Espero que muy bien. Estamos una vez más acá en directo. Bienvenidos para los que no me conocen, soy Badou. Bueno, los que ya me conocen ya saben que soy un loco. Estamos con esta nueva serie de Batman de Telltale Games. Uy, es complicado. Telltale Games. La empresa en la cual yo llevo la historia. Y vamos a ver qué tan bien lo muestran. Veremos. Según si les gusta o no, si es apoyado o no en el canal. Yo les cuento un poco para los que no me vieron, los que ya me vieron ya sabrán. Yo jugué al The Walking Dead de Telltale Games. Eh, Jugué el juego completo, digamos, porque estaba completo por PlayStation Plus, así que pudimos ver la serie completa. Después jugamos el demo del de Volver al Futuro, que por cierto jugamos el demo, gustó mucho y me compré el juego completo, también lo jugamos en directo. Y ahora el de Batman, que también vamos a jugar el demo. Y ya como les digo, si es apoyado en el canal, vamos a estar jugándolo completo. Así que nada, el demo voy a ver si lo puedo completar todo hoy en una hora. Y si no lo completamos en una hora, si es largo, porque no olvidemos que los demos de esta empresa suelen ser más bien largos, porque está dividido en capítulos y el demo siempre suele ser un capítulo entero, el capítulo uno básicamente. Así que nada, si lo puedo pasar en una hora lo pasaré, y si no lo haré en dos partes. Así que espero que disfruten el video. Aparezco en Twitch como Madogu12 para que me pasen a ver cuando esté en directo si quieren. Y nada, bueno, ahí vamos a estar empezando y vemos qué onda. Vamos a jugar el juego como siempre, en dificultad normal, porque quizás después si el juego nos gusta mucho, etcétera, etcétera, y si quieren se puede pasar en difícil o en otra dificultad, pero la idea es ver la historia y no que sea lo más imposible posible. A ver, disfruta la experiencia completa, que me cree una cuenta. Ahora no le pongo, en otro momento. Así no me voy a perder tiempo. Upa. Oh, oh, oh. Esa música. Jugar la edición. ¿Cómo se puede jugar la edición sombra? ¿Y cómo es esto? Mira cómo está bueno. Después me voy a crear una cosa. Hay dos ediciones. Bueno, vamos a empezar por la clásica y después vamos a jugar la edición sombra. O capaz que después veremos. Pero empezamos por la clásica. Quizás la edición sombra se paga el episodio para esto paso es todo. Pues yo nada más voy a poder jugar esto, esto no, claro. Ya te significa comprar el juego completo. Bueno, como ven ya no puedo jugar ningún capítulo, solo el episodio que vamos a jugar. Yo de Batman sé poco y nada, tipo la única de Batman que vi es la aventura de la noche, que para mí es una de las mejores películas de la historia, o sea, no solo de Batman, de la historia de cine. Y nada, pero es la única que vi, o sea, que no sé ni nada. Así que ustedes en los comentarios de la canción, no sé, si tal cosa, o si tal cosa, pasa esto, pasa esto, o me cuentan la historia, si me la resumen, o ninguna me conviene. A ver si ves que era un color para la ceja. Está azul, rojo, amarillo, morado. Y escriba fuerte, ¿eh? Voy a poner la solución del gráfico. Es la que más me queda. Pero son buenos. Voy con azul. Voy más por los clásicos. Pero qué buena que está el azul. No. Ahora aparece alguien que se llama Azul y chao. A ver el capítulo 1, episodio 1. Che chicos, como verán yo hablo mucho, así que ahora cuando empiezan las conversaciones me voy a callar un poco, quédense tranquilos, no es que voy a hablar todo el tiempo. Hablo en los tiempos muertos, pero cuando hay conversaciones leo. Es más, lo puedo leer en voz alta el chat. O sea, lo que dicen, para los que no llegan a leer. Esta serie de juegos varía según las decisiones que tomes. La historia está personalizada a tu estilo de juego. Muy bueno, ya está, me encantó. Me gustan los juegos así. Al estilo, igual como todos los que jugué. Todos los de Telltale son así. The Walking Dead y Volver al Futuro fueron así. Son bien al estilo Until Dawn. A los que lo jugaron. Qué buen juego también. Bueno, estamos en Gotham, calculo. No, Ayuntamiento 8:32. 8:30 de la noche. De seguridad. A ver. ¿Qué estás? Le pegó un tirazo. Ya empezamos fuerte. Ciudad de Gotham, sí. bueno, sí, un poquito. Está muy bueno. Voy a dar alarma en el Sopi. Que acabo de ver.
Get it open. On it.
Get it open. Ábrelo. Voy.
You think he's gonna show? We'll bring the whole goddamn place down.
Stay focused.
We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
Bueno, ya lo. Pero porque está roja. ¿Cómo? Bueno, cuando dice esperemos que no llegue, obviamente a donde va más de mí. Uff.
Christ.
Move in.
Entren. Igual nunca lo leo porque está listo computado porque no entienden o no llegan a leer. Que calculo que igual llegan. Gordon.
They're on the 52nd floor. I'm going in. Wait for backup. Don't need it. Take the stairs.
I heard stories, you know. Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags. No wonder the cops want him dead. Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
Con su tobillo por ahora. Porque es murciélago. Upa. Ya tiene miedo. Tanto tardar en ver. What? ¿Por qué tiene esas manos?
Bruce, you can't keep doing this.
No puede seguir con
I have to.
Si no lo hago yo,
No one else will.
Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. It's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
Yeah, well, that's the point. Let them come.
Shit!
Bueno, obviamente no puede dar las decisiones.
Whatever got in, don't let it get out.
Pongo pausa, se puede decir. Perfecto, es como todos los juegos. Perdón, pero iba a decir que obviamente cuando están diciendo, o sea, cuando están diciendo algo y yo tengo que tomar una decisión, no puedo leer los dos. Así que yo voy a leer las decisiones. Ustedes lean lo que me está diciendo la otra persona. Así que ahora sigo. De una pequeña aclaración.
What's that?
Back to back, circle up!
El círculo. Ah, la tiene atrás. Bomba de gas.
What the hell is this?
¿Qué Dios necesito? Pero eso para que la vean también. O ahí subió uno. Ah, bueno, lo vieron. Qué buena. ¿De qué tanto sacaron? Nah, qué felicita.
I know you're trying to create a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
mother teach you to
Tu
knock?
mamá no te enseñó a llamar antes de entrar.
Behind you, big boy.
Detrás de ti, grande. Te iba a decir, están los planos.
Heyday.
Intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
Es puro teatro. No entiendo por qué la policía igual no lo quiere. Ellos también no lo pueden defender. No sé si les molesta, ¿no?
Without a scratch.
So far. That doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
Gotham needs a hero. Someone to hunt down people like you.
So that makes me, what, a villain? Sounds fun. Gotta admit it, though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Bring it, Bat.
It's over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Wait! Do not shoot!
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
God damn it! I said don't shoot!
No! Wait!
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Don't struggle or you'll fall.
Oh, but that's what you crave. The struggle. I know men like you. Bye, Bat.
No, me robó el codo.
Step out of the shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Well then. Time to save the city.
¿Por qué se ve así? Atrás. ¿Será una falla de mi... de ahora o de... Bienvenida a Gotham? La medida que ya pasa el episodio 1. Lo hice volando. A ver, veremos. Dejemos que está cargando.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. Together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city.
Bueno, igual ya entendieron, lo importante es que...
If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would... Well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
Diga hola, Bruce. Disfruten el vino que es caro. Les doy la bienvenida.
Welcome to Wayne Manor, everyone. My apologies for the late arrival.
Oh, not to worry, Mr. Wayne. We've all made ourselves very comfortable. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham. Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle. So the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Just working the night shift.
Yeah, well, then you're pulling a double. No one came here tonight to see me. They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent. We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again. So just put on your billionaire smile and don't punch anyone. A little liquid courage before facing your adoring public. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned the city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman. Which, for the record, I have not been since before law school.
All right. How about a new face for Gotham?
Look at you. It's not half bad. I'm going to use that. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there.
We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands, Come on.
Y él dice que sabe que quiere eso, pero es complicado y ya hace de Batman, así que... Re mentiroso. Entonces no puede decir la verdad tampoco. Y es tu mejor amigo. En realidad no tiene amigos esta gente, que es tipo su núcleo. No puede ser
Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband
voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Well, thank you. But we're all here tonight because we want to make a difference. And that's what it's going to take. Every single one of us. Not just me, not just Mr. Dent. Everyone.
Right. Of course.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know. Like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman, or whatever it's called.
Well, I have to say I side with your wife on this, Mr. Zellerbach. Even a spark of hope can light the darkness.
Oh, an idealist with a bank account. He'll be broke before Election Day.
And I know Bruce would gladly spend every penny he has to fix this city. I don't doubt that for a moment. Don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. With Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway, it was terrible. Truly terrible.
Tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Well, thank you. I wish my parents could be here speaking with you, too.
And thank you, Bruce, for investing in the health of this city's future.
You have our support, Mr. Dent. Go get him.
We're on our way. Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
Well, hello. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Well, he certainly doesn't have any time either.
No, it's all right. You can stay.
Thanks.
Bruce?
This is quite the social event, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, come on now. So formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing? You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Everyone loves the host. You're king for a day.
Just a day? I would have guessed Bruce Wayne has that feeling year-round.
Yeah, well, I take nights and weekends off.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that blood? Yeah. It looks like...
Oh, this? No, it's nothing. It's just, cut myself shaving.
What, your butler didn't help you this time? Hey, kidding.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
¿Qué hacen con un criminal en la casa?
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. At least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
I don't want him in my home.
Actually, you don't want him angry. Trust me. A word of warning, Bruce? Play nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Man, all flash, no class.
Let's talk privately, shall we?
Hey, I like this guy. Ready to do business before we even introduce ourselves. But we'll get to that. Carmine Falcone. Thank you for welcoming me at your home. You're a respectable man, I hear.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me.
La agarro con Falcone y no con todo el pueblo. Uy, la cara.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill had...
¿Pero qué? Es una audición privada. Oh, vamos. Bruce.
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes.
We talk alone. Just you and me. Sorry, Harvey.
Yeah, I'll get a drink or something. Christ.
Por Dios. Ahora sí,
yeah, well, that's just like Harvey, huh? Wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will.
Well, I would say you can uphold the law and still do what's right.
To a point. No one gets remembered for staying in the middle. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat, or I can pull it out from under him. Okay, imagine, this is me, and these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. If Harvey gets elected. That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city. Now, we got a good thing going, so I don't see why we shouldn't team up. For Gotham, for our city. You listen to me, kid. I know, somewhere inside that tuxedo, you understand the situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
Don't you dare talk about my father.
You're getting worked up over nothing. Hell, I knew him longer than you did. People don't say no to me. Not for long.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house.
Bien.
The owner's a prick. And he's gonna get what's coming to him.
Me cuesta decirlo. Ahí está la A. Es como más. Telltale. Y me parece que acá se va terminando el capítulo 1 y me dejó con muchas ganas de más. Bueno, ¿no? Sigue una historia de Telltale. A ver, episodio dirigido, dirección, McDonald's. ¿Cómo se llama McDonald's?
It's me.
Soy yo. Guarida. Como el vacío. Ah, está todo azul, Acá me lo hubiese mostrado de otro color. Episodio 1. Reina de la sombra.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battery rams to force their way in, with breaking and entering incidents up 40% over last year. Remember,
aparte que aparezco yo y no va más, pero...
And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. But thanks to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Claro, Gatúbela no la agarraron. No sé si es Gatúbela, creo.
Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
And in other news, we're now on day 3 of a factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by East Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to live in any of them horrible acts of
And one mobster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters this morning. The body of Falcone family capo Pistachio Garmone was found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge sometime just before dawn, causing traffic to back up for miles as the cops cut him down.
Tenemos acá es Osvaldo, no sé qué, alias Pingüino. Es el famoso Pingüino, el villano. Después se convierte en villano, pero sinceramente no lo vimos todavía, no sé por qué apareció. O si lo vimos, no lo recuerdo. Gotham City, bueno, por la ciudad, Arkham de Teresa. Ah, no, sí, es el psiquiátrico Arkham. Y por último, la empresa web.
Two more patients have gone missing from Arkham Asylum, bringing the total number of escapees from the half-prison, half-mental hospital to 15 this year. Only 3 have been caught to date, but all the escapees highlight the
Nearly fell off a building for this.
Yo pensé que, aparte no le importó la plata que llevó la ciudad. Analiza el disco duro en la computadora, bueno. ¿Pero en dónde? ¿En qué parte? Informes. Pantallas principales. Códice. No, esta no.
was created in order to allow Gotham City's biggest property owners greater ability to modify and improve the city's aging buildings, some of which have been occupied by families for decades.
Holographic lenses? Voice modulation? Wayne Enterprises really outdid themselves with this version.
You did wrong.
And if you can believe it, now you can't even trust the valets. More on this after the break.
Mayor Hill says he's tough on crime, but since his election, violence in Gotham has skyrocketed. When he was presented with legislation that would have dismantled organized crime in the city, he vetoed it, killing Gotham's chance for a safer future. Maybe that's because the rumors of Hill's connections to some of Gotham's most notorious mafia families aren't true. We don't need another gangster running the city. We need a hero. With over 200 successful convictions, District Attorney Harvey Dent just might be the hero Gotham needs. But he can't save our city alone. He needs your help. He believes that together we can make a dent in Gotham's crime. But it starts with you. Vote for Harvey Dent and elect a real crime fighter to Gotham's mayoral seat.
I'm Harvey Dent, and I approve this message.
Hey, qué mala gente.
Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
And in other news, we are now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Owensburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in any of that tar black smoke.
¿Te imaginas que tiene una compu adentro del auto y ahora me re descansaba? Por lo menos lo voy a examinar.
Oh, that's the stuff.
Ah, solo para eso. Ah, no lo puedo creer. Es manija el Bruce. Prueba el auto y dice, oh, se emociona. Qué gustazo que tenga. No, es acá sí o sí. Porque ahí no hay otra cosa que el batimóvil y se me dice acá. Pero no sé. Pues yo me expliqué todo. Ya examiné esto. Acá hay dos opciones que ya vi. Ah, acá. Corte de datos. No me salía alrededor de 300 vueltas. A ver qué es eso que era tan importante, ¿no? Por lo que estaba buscando está la tubela, yo lo voy a llamar así por ahora. No sé si es la tubela,
Encrypted.
Cifrado.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theatre. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
I'll leave as soon as I finish. People with regular jobs can do their work anywhere, but for me, this is my office.
I agree. It isn't normal work. Even worse, the best outcome is that no one ever finds out you've done it.
Yeah, well, good deeds usually go unnoticed.
Though not unappreciated. Did you find out what that Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
Tenía un mapa. Usa para girar el holograma.
This is a map of the East Side shoreline. It could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zeller away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
Yeah. Thanks for the interruption.
Well, it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
I've seen her before. Hopefully she's just a tourist. No, I already checked the codex.
Not much to find, apparently.
A few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I don't like being compared to a common criminal.
No, I think you're missing the point. You have to admit you've been drawing a lot of attention to yourself. And not the playboy billionaire buys new yacht kind of attention. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's going to figure it out. Oh, trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
Well, I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking at it.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed. You two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints.
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
You think he's looking for a handout?
He would have come to the right person.
No, because I'm...
Because you're generous. A little too much sometimes, with your wealth, your time, and even your well-being. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
O sea, es mi amigo como de la infancia, digamos, como mi mejo, pero ahora es un delincuente también, así que... Yo me hice amigo de los peores, boludo. Parque Cobblepot, a las 6 de la mañana. 6 de la mañana y de noche, no amaneció todavía. Qué feo que me mira, che. Qué feo que me mira. Bueno, vamos a entrar al parque.
Where are you, Oz?
¿Qué veo primero? ¿El graffiti o el diario? El diario. Periódico reciente. Este tipo. Tiene COVID. No había en ese momento. Tranquilo, chicos. A ver el graffiti si dice algo. paz en una de estas. No decía nada, no te lo leyó encima. Yo digo, a ver, por ahí descifra algo. Bien, bien. Entramos acá, hay uno en el piso. ¿Qué decía? Examinar y qué, con cuadrado decía algo, me da otra opción. Para no llegar y al toque muy rápido. X, dar limosna. Bueno, dale.
Thank you, sir.
Gracias, señor. No de qué, si encima soy millonario. Barril en llama, vamos a ver qué hay. Capaz encontramos un poco de info en una de estas. Nada. Nothing. Llegaré tarde, ¿no?
Great.
Yeah.
There's the statue, but no Oz.
Oz, no. Esta plaza está revenida abajo. No, antes de hablar vamos a revisar todo. Carrito de compras. Capaz hay algo que podemos ver o agarrar. Igual me encanta el juego este porque es como... Tipo el chabón está ahí y vos estás dando vueltas, le pasas por al lado y... Pero quiero ver si hay algo más. Ah. Graffiti. Hay más grafitis. Pues tanta vuelta tenía que dar. Ah, porque está en cualquier lado. ¿Dónde está el graffiti? Ni lo vi. ¿De qué? ¿De Batman? Yo toqué algo sin ver siquiera. Estatua. A ver. ¿Quién es el de la estatua? ¿Será el alcalde de ahora? No lo reconozco. No dice nada.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you. Hey, you heard him, man. The hell are you waiting for?
¿Qué carajo de espera?
Sorry, fellas. I've got nothing.
End him!
End him.
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp!
You see,
No,
that's where you're
yo lo vi a
mistaken.
este.
My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining
The movement!
Come here! Think that'll do?
Estar acostumbrado a defenderse con el
Stay down!
Le rompí la cara.
This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
Lo desgraciado como que Uf. No es necesario.
This is my park! Mine! You hear that?
Escucha, este es mi parque. Yo no quería hablar con él, me quedan cosas por ver.
Oh, hey Bruce.
Sí,
You've got a little,
Sáquete.
Yeah, good as new.
Así como nuevo.
Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Gracias por la ayuda.
Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubber situation
Una
here.
vez que lo veo pobre no le voy a hacer 20 años.
Thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
¿Qué considera?
It's been what? 2 decades.
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park
Por ahora.
used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
Well, those were better days.
That they were. Yeah. Thought we'd grow up to be kings, I did. Both of us. This city chews right through people.
Es la devora.
Mum
Un
committed to Arkham. Dad
Arkham.
ended it
Papá
himself, he
fue
did.
quien la termina.
My family's fortune.
No queda nada de la fortuna de mi familia.
I know.
Alguien ha pedido
Alfred told
plata. Alfred me dijo.
It's funny, huh?
Tiene gracia, ¿eh?
Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life.
Te dio la buena vida.
Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential.
My parents are gone too, Oz.
I know, Bruce, I know. I'm sorry for it. But I had my own funerals to attend. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily... Wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. I never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'll be a treat to watch him at pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are going to be on the upswing soon, though.
Fue raro lo que pasó recién, pero...
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in.
Una revolución.
Which brings me to you, Bruce.
Me llevó hasta ti.
You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wade Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, I'm going to smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not going to be pretty. It's going to be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Una piedra y que... ¿Dónde está metiendo? La rueda de prensa por el nuevo hospital comienza pronto. Hay una mucha esperanza en parte del cuerpo. Ya, me quedan cosas sin ver. La estatua. Decía algo del parque. Y no hablé con el chabón que estaba ahí. Eso es lo que más me intriga. Yo pensé que él era vos. Y que sos con gorra. Es que es rápido que pasa el tiempo. Ya voy una hora de directo. No te das cuenta y pasa. Le dije igual, que eran largos los capítulos. En un momento yo dije que ya terminado, pero no. Era la intro. A ver. ¿Cómo hace tanto Wayne en memoria? El autito, poco auto que tiene, Bueno. Encima este es el que muestra, porque no puede
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here. This way.
Bruce!
Bruce. Buenos días.
Morning, everyone.
Los modales.
Morning, Mr. Dent.
Buenos días, Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off. Boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. And Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
No quiero hablar. ¿Viste? El crimen está controlado. Los enfermos necesitan nuestra ayuda.
My parents loved Gotham. They invested their blood, sweat, and tears in this city. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost, defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide. Let us honor their memory with this new facility, in the hope that a night like that never happens again.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
Vamos, vamos Gotham. Vamos a ser primer mundista.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I say we leave the asylum standing as a reminder that we can do better. This time we won't fail those who need us most. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You even spoke with him behind closed doors.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob.
No.
Care to comment?
And did anyone else receive this evidence?
The Globe, the Gazette, we all did. Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
I think you should check your source. Sounds to me like an intern is finally putting their creative writing minor to good use.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
No.
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please, settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
La policía está en mi mansión. Meet the press. Se llama encontrarte con la prensa, algo así.
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
There's gotta be a mistake.
That's what we're here to find out. Maybe we made a mistake. Maybe you did.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive.
Who authorized this?
I know you and the DA are buddy-buddy, but this one came from the top. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Okay, so you just do whatever Mayor Hill says.
Hill and we have a vested interest to keep things professional. For Gotham's sake. Doesn't mean I like the words whistling through his windpipes. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Está diciendo, pero saben que si yo me caigo se cae Harvey, ¿no? Que es el amigo. Y no digas. Vos decís, bueno, van a ver que no me pasa nada. No, tiraron un cuadro. Hagan bien su trabajo. ¿Por qué dice recoger y no agarrar? No, la foto de la familia. Sos boludo.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
No tiene por qué hacer esto. No por qué hacerlo. Y ahí los mataron. Terrible. Ah, la de las películas. Entonces era por eso. Claro, era ese día. Por eso tiene la mancha de sangre.
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
No con interrumpir. No hay problema.
It's not a problem, really.
Ah, Bruce. First the mayor's office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
Really going for the record, huh?
Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
I appreciate the offer, Miss Vale, but trying to say I'm the good guy here
instantly makes you look bad. I get it. So let me say it for you. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran. Not every day you get to go after a Wayne.
Carmine Falcone wants me to be in his pocket. He crashed Harvey's fundraiser and pretty much said, hop in.
Well, maybe he thinks putting a little fear in you will make you jump.
It won't.
By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
On the record, then.
Whenever you're ready.
The Wayne family has always been a cornerstone of Gotham. We have never had and never will have connections to organized crime.
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear. You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
Y ahora tengo miedo de que le use el tono de voz para falsificarlo.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family... We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents.
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Averigüe por qué no lo hizo. Bueno, a ver, ¿cómo era esto? Café triste. Opa. Cayeron con el...
A warrant?
Una orden.
What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning? That press conference turned into a bloodbath.
Yeah, someone's coming after me.
Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this. I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it. He has no right to issue search warrants without my okay.
Okay, I believe you, Harvey. Mayor Hill's trying to screw us both over with this move.
And then he's made 2 enemies. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
Do you think Falcone could be behind it?
He didn't seem too thrilled after the fundraiser. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
We need to fight back. Hill cannot get away with this.
It may not be a war we can win.
The city will be behind you, Harvey, just like I am.
There you are.
Hey, you.
Sorry. I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selena.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election nonsense.
I'm Bruce Wayne.
So you are.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
No.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Selena's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
How'd you get that shiner?
Bruce?
That's okay. Money doesn't buy manners, right? I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
Did you at least get a look at the guy?
Good enough to make an ID.
I'll get Gordon down to GCPD to work on a lineup. It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm going to explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
So, what do you do for a living?
It's complicated. High risk, high reward.
Ah, stock market, huh?
Something like that. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
¿En serio?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
A ver. Si alguien empieza. Qué buena escena. Qué buena escena. Duelo de mi
Nice to meet the real you.
Lo mismo digo.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys.
Los jueguitos.
Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
Sorry about the black eye.
It's not the first time a man's hit me.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet.
¿Cómo que aún?
I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're Bruce Wayne.
Claro.
What's your excuse?
Soy bueno.
I have to. But you... Why take the risk?
Someone has to be the good guy.
I suppose you think that makes me a bad girl.
Well, aren't you?
You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
Who hired you to break into the mayor's office?
My clients prefer to remain confidential. They don't know who I am. I don't know who they are.
But you know who I am.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's going to cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed. And I'm not going to lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences. In fact, I spend most of my time avoiding them.
Oh, you don't need my help. You seem pretty capable of handling this yourself.
Oh, I intend to. Just give me back the drive and I'll be on my merry little way.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
No.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address, now.
No, give me the drive.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact. He'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you going to stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Don't screw it up. No la arruines, significa. Sí, creo que screw up era arruinar. Don't screw it out es como no la arruines. Le puso la dirección y le dijo no la arruines. Para que no se vaya inglés. No.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
Para abrir la puerta era obvio porque iba a tardar mucho para abrir.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good Lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, East Side Docks, Warehouse 133.
Ah, bien, se comunicó con la policía. ¿Lo ves? Le dice toda la policía, atrapó a Gatúbela. ¿Qué onda? ¿No se dan cuenta que es bueno? Marca de que no.
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Nothing left to bury.
Vincula la evidencia de las marcas con la explosión.
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, non-explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
Una bomba atómica. Chiquita, obviamente, pero ya era una cosa de química. Ahí hay una puerta de algo.
I've seen these outfits before.
Los trajes estos.
Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
Para antes de abrir eso, que seguramente es importante, vamos a seguir viéndolo. Policía disparando.
It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day.
La fuerza pierde más. Los pallets.
Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what?
No sé si hay algo más. Acá hay algo. Zona sin quemar.
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
Ahí en cualquier momento de la explosión, sí, porque hay marcas. Hay marcas como que se fue un auto o algo, ¿viste?
Someone drove off after the explosion.
Alguien se fue conduciendo tras la explosión. Rosa blanca. Esta
White
es
Rose.
La primera escena que lo mostraba. Y dije, ¿qué será?
Falcone's calling card.
La presentación de Falcone.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
Entonces fue Falcone que hizo. Es que está metiendo todo lado el show. Y yo me agarro con Falcone.
Not bad.
Me tiene ojo.
Face slashed. Throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
Y están todas las cosas naturales, sí.
Skyline Club.
Skyline Club. ¿Qué será? Un boliche. Yo tengo que vincular esto con qué. Con esto sí.
This man's been badly burned. The damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this?
Ahí está.
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister.
Causing the aforementioned boom.
Blood. Broken nails. Bits of human flesh.
Con la cara.
Never seen a bullet do that.
Me falta este. Mentira este. a realizar cosas. A ver si puedo vincular esto con esto. Capaz que esto se tiene.
The cop shredded this merc to pieces, bare-handed.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
Hablan de una droga especial. Pero no sé cómo hiciste para cancelar esto. Ah, no, pero esta sí está bien, me parece vinculada ahora, por eso no me... Claro, porque era eso, que boludo, porque lo desgarró con... Ahora sí está bien. Y esto también, claro, cuando está así porque está bien. ¿Qué me falta? Falta... Capaz de esa... Me falta juntar algo con el gorro. Ah, un barril seguro, bueno eso. Ah, o acá. ¿Dónde está la barril?
The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
No, claramente no. La armadura no, se la banca, pero tampoco tanto. Me encanta esto que tenés que hacer todo vos. ¿Cuándo vas haciendo poco a poco? Trozo de barril.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
Seguramente con esto. Hasta más lejitos. No, jodeme que explotó y fue hasta acá. Ah, no me deja vincular, es un montón. Explota más abajo. Ah, bueno.
Find a connection.
¿Alguna conexión?
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military.
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned him down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
por los residuos. Ah, no, aquí toda la tecnología, chao.
Both targets could have been shot from here, but no phosphorus trace.
Aquí no hay rastro de fósforo. X. Y aquí hay fósforo. Ah, acá hay. Ah, pero no fui al otro.
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
Ya tenemos un ganador. Creo que cigarrillos. Ah, se fumó uno.
Killing time.
O sea que fue hace poco.
This is the right spot.
Este es el lugar.
So where did he go?
¿Dónde se habrá ido? Sí, pero mano, anda a correrlo ya. Si está encendido ese todavía no se apagó.
Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work.
Está muerto. El mejor detective del mundo.
My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Coney, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing. You can't make me talk.
Talk, and I spare you an ambulance ride. The police won't offer the same. Not to a cop killer.
Rather chance them than talk to a clown like you. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
Sonó la alarma y esto significa que lo voy a dejar hasta aquí. Llegó el momento. 1 hora y media estuve más tiempo, pensé que iba a ser 1 hora. Pero estuvimos 1 hora y media, lo voy a separar en 2 partes, aunque seguramente me va a quedar de media hora en la segunda parte, pero no importa. Espero que les haya gustado, nada, vean la segunda parte. Si también les gusta, nada, compraremos el juego completo. Así que gracias por quedarse hasta el final, espero que hayan disfrutado mucho la historia y nos estamos viendo la próxima entonces. Un saludo grande.